Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi sir, my name is Yesa NurBaiti. I'm from PBI 2023 and now I will read this material. Methods of education, East versus West. A teacher from a western country recently visited an elementary school in Asia countries. In one class, he watched 60 young children as they learned to draw a cat. The teacher drew a big circle on the blackboard and 60 children copied it on their papers. The teacher drew a small circle on top of the first and then put two triangles on top of it. The children drew in the same way. The lesson continued until there were 61 identical cats in the classroom. Each student's cat looked exactly like the one of the bird. The visiting teachers watched the lesson and was surprised. The teaching methods were very much different from the way of teaching in her own country. A children's art lesson in her own country predicted a room full of unique pictures, each one complete difference from the others. Why? What caused this difference in educational mention? In the classroom in any country, the instructor teaching more than art of history or language, he or she also teaches cultural, the ideas and beliefs of that society. Its educational system is a mirror that reflect the cultural of the society. In the society such as the United States or Canada, which has many national, religious, and cultural differences, people highly value individualism, the difference between people. Teacher place a lot of importance on the qualities that make each student special. The educational system in these countries so these values students do not memorize information instead. They work individually and find answer themselves. There is often decision in the classroom and the only each student learn to from their own ideas and opinion. In most Asian societies, by contrast, the people have the same language, history, and culture. For this reason, the educational system is much of the oriented reflects society belief in group goals and purposes rather than individualism. Children in China, Japan, and Korea often work together and help each other on assignment. In the classroom, the teaching mention of the often very formal. The teacher lecture and the student listen. There is not much decision instead. The student rules or information that they have memorized. There, there are and distinct finger to both of this system of education. For example, one advance to the system in Japan is that students there learn much more math and science than American students learn by the end of high school. They also study more hours each day and more day each year. The North American do the system in difficult, but it prepares students for social values, discipline, and self-control. There is, however, an sad thing. Memories is an important learning mentioned in Japanese school. Yet many students say that after an exam, they forget much of the information that they have memorized. The advent to the educational system in North America, on the other hand, is that students learn to think for themselves the system, then for a society that values creative ideas. There is, however, when students graduate from high school, they have memorized as many basic rules and facts as students in other countries have. From this analysis, we understand that the difference in Eastern and Western educational mention are not just about teaching technique but also about the underlying cultural values. And reading the text interpretive, it is important to recount how these values shape educational and learning outcomes. By understanding this difference, we can better the difference of education and strive to combine the best practice from both sides to achieve a more balanced educational outcome. This analysis also provides insight into how students might be better prepared to participate in a global, interconnected, and complex society. For the example, in current facts, in Asia, like Japan, education focus on discipline and exam. In the Western, there is more flexibility and based on critical thinking. And the religion, a convention values in Chinese, impairs respect to teacher and the importance of education. Difference from the scholar approach of Western and countries. And the number three is personal or other experience. Asian students studying in the West often find classroom decision more interactive with the freedom to debate and express the opinion. Okay. I think enough. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.